Hello and welcome back. In this video we'll be in the either idle application or command line or terminal, depending on what you want to use. The reason I'm not using the idle application is because for some reason it keeps crashing on my computer. So I'm just going to do this from the command line. However, it works exactly the same way, so it doesn't matter which one you use. The only difference is that with the idle application you don't have to type in Python to get the interpreter up, but that's of no difference really anyway. So to start it off, just if you're on a Mac, go down to Utilities in your Applications and open up Terminal. If you're on Windows, then go to Run and then type in CMD and you'll get the command line open. And the next thing that you need to be able to do, or the next thing you need to do rather, is type in Python 3 and you'll get the Python interpreter loading up. Yeah, it should look something similar to this. And once you get the 3 arrows, that means that you're ready to start typing. And in this video we'll be covering the arithmetic operators. So there's the obvious ones at first, which is say 4 plus 5, and that gives you 9, and 5 plus 9 is 14, and so on. So it's the plus operator, and these things before and afterwards are called the operands, and there's 2 operands minimum which are required for an operator to work. The operator is the bit in the middle, the plus or the minus sign, the division, multiplication, modulus, exponential, floor division, and so on. Okay, so then after we've done the addition, there's also obviously minus, so 5 minus 3 is 2, 5 minus 9 of 8 is minus 3, and then you also have multiplication, which is the asterisk symbol, so 2 times 5, 10 is 20. Then you have the division, which is the forward slash, which is say 5 divided by 3 is 1.67. Now you can use other functions on these, so if I wanted to round that, then I could round that to 2, for example. Now there's another thing, and if you notice this 5 divided by 3, we have 1.67 roughly, and the way that we can change that to round down is to give us what we want is 5 slash 3, and that will round it down and get rid of anything which is the decimal point. And then there's also the other half of this, which is 5 mod 3. The modulus sign is the percentage sign within this, and that gives you 2. Now it may confuse you slightly as to how this happens, but it's basically the remainder. So when you divide 5 by 3, you get 1, and then you have 2 left over from that 3. So that's 1 remainder 2 basically. Now you might think that you should get the decimal point, which is 0.7. However, you don't get that. What you do get is you get the remainder, which is 2. Okay, and the next part is exponential, which if you were to do 5 to the power, which is done by 2 asterisks, so 5 to the power of 2, you get 25. And that is the main, or that is all of the arithmetic logic operators within Python. So they're all mainly obvious. The only 2 which aren't obvious are the floor division, which is 2 forward slashes, and the modulus, and probably the exponential actually. So those last 3, they're rarer to be used. You don't need them as often. However, it's good to be aware that they exist because you will be using them occasionally, depending on what sort of application it is that you're building. The most common of those 3 is probably the exponentials, which you'll be using later on in one of the lab exercises. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.